Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today let us see the part 2 of the change rule. So we had to differentiate, that is y is 3x plus 2 square. So here what we have to do first, you know that is dy by dx is dy by du into du by dx. So but here that means here this is the outer one. So outer layer is this is the square of it, and the inner layer is the 3x plus 2. So first thing we have to differentiate the square, means this the whole thing first, and then uh, keep the 3x plus 2, that is unchanged. So then differentiate, we have to differentiate 3x plus 2. So this how we are going to do here. You will write for this one as, because differentiate means you write d by dx of this whole part. So here you know that the rule is n x raised to n minus 1. So this is n. So 2 into 3x plus 2 into 2 minus 1 into d by dx of this 3x plus 2, the inner layer. So now when you solve this part, this will be the same. 2 minus 1 means 1. And when you take the this one, the derivative of this one, so this is going to be 3 into, this is 1 over here, that will be 1 into x raised to 1 minus 1. So 3 into 1, x raised to 1 minus means x raised to 0, that is going to be 1. So that is, this is going to be 3, and this 2 is constant, so that should be 0. So now what will you do? 3 2s are 6, and this 3x plus 2. So this is the answer. Now let us see the same one for the chain rule. So here, whenever there is a square root, first thing you will write as it is, you will remove the square root side. So that will be 1 by 2. The other things is going to be the same. So now what will you write here? D by dx of, you will write this one, and into d by dx of the inner part. So inner part is this one, inner layer we can say, that is 31. So first now let us solve this, take the d by dx of the derivative of this one. So this will be 1 by 2. This will be x, the whole part, and n minus 1. So n minus 1 means 1 by 2 minus 1. And when we take the derivative of this one, so that is going to be what? 13. And this is n is 2. So 2 minus 1. So that is going to be 13 to the 26 x. And here if you take the derivative of this one, is going to be just 5. So now this will be the same. The 1 by 2 minus 1, that will be minus 1 by 2. And this is the same. So this is negative, so you can put it in the denominator, so that becomes positive. Rest everything is the same. Again this is the same. So now what will you do? You will bring this 1 into this, is going to be 26x minus 5, and this 2 you will write as it is. And for this part you can also write this as root of, because this is 1 by 2 positive 1, so you can write root of 13x square minus 5x plus 9. So this is the answer. So now when it is y is 1 minus 3x plus 7, x raised to 5, and this is raised to 30. So you will take d by dx of this one. So what will be here first? This, because this is n, this is the whole part, and 30 minus this will be n minus 1 into d by dx of this, the inner layer. So this is going to be 29, rest all the same. And when you take the derivative of this part, so this is constant, means that is going to be 0. Minus 3x means the derivative is going to be 1 into x minus 1, that will be x is to 1 minus 1, that is going to be 0. So that is going to be just minus 3. And for this part, 7x raised to 5, that is with 7 will go at the side. 5 is that is n, x raised to 5 minus 1. So this is going to be 35 x raised to 4. So this is what is written over here for this one, and for this one is 35 x raised to 4, and this is 29. Rest all is the same. So now this 30 is there, just it is rearranged. Rest all is the same. 35x raised to 4 minus 3 is written over here, and this whole part is here. Otherwise, we can just skip it here also. Both are the same. Now, when it is division over here, this is just have a look at it. First, what we are going to do? We are just going to rearrange this one. So y we can also write this as this way. So this is the same, and the exponent does this one. So now when you take this one, x and this when division means it is going to get subtracted. So x raised to, this is 1 minus 3 means it is going to be x raised to minus 2, and this is going to be 6 minus 3, that is going to be 3, and this is the same. So now we will take the derivative of this part, the whole thing. So what will you write here? This is n, this is the whole thing, minus 4 by 5 minus 1 means n minus 1 into d by dx of, this is the inner layer. So this is the same, this is the same, this when you take minus 4 by 5 minus 1. So this is for those who don't know, you will take the LCM. So minus 4 minus 5 by 5, that will be minus 9 by 5. And now for this one, how will you write here? The outer 8 is going to be the same. This is n minus 2 x raised to minus 2 minus 1. So that is going to be minus 16 x raised to minus 3. So this is the one. Then again for this one, 3 x raised to 3 minus 1, that is going to be 2. So this is the same. So this we can write here, make it to positive means that will go in the denominator, x is to 2. Here, this we can write now because now this is x is to 2. This x is to 3 can be written in the x is to 2 by how can write here? X is to 5 divided by x is to 2. So it will be x is to 5 minus 2. That will be, 5 minus, that will be, this will be 5 minus 2, that is going to be 3. So here the same. Again for this one we can take in the denominator, it will be positive here. And for this one, now this is x is to 3. So this also we want x is to 3. So this can be written x is to 5 divided by x is to 3. That will be 5 minus 3. That is going to be 2. So now this is the same. Now this is 2. The denominator is 2. X is to 2 means we are going to write it only once. The numerator 8 minus x is to 5. Same. Again the denominator is the same. We can write it only once. This will write it together. So now minus 4 by 5. So now this can be also written as, because this is negative, we can write the reciprocal of that 1 by this whole thing, and so this becomes positive. This remains the same. This the same. So now we can take the reciprocal of that one. So this 9 by 5 is for this as well as this. So 1 divided by this one, so this will be this will go up and this will be down. So here the reciprocal means x square divided by 8 minus x is to 5, and that will be 9 by 5, and this the same. So this is the final answer. So now here when it is y is equal to sine 5x, so if we take the d by dx of sine of 5x, so now what you have, whenever you take the derivative of sine means that is going to be cos. So this is 5x means that is going to be cos of 5x. And then since this is the outer layer, you take this one, the derivative of this will be cos of 5x. Now we are going to think of the inner one, that is going to be just 5x. So d by dx of 5x. So the inner here is just 5x. So just remember the inner layer is just 5x. So this will be as it is, and the derivative of 5x, that is just going to be 5. So you can also write this as 5. This is the whole cos 5 of x. So now here y is 2 raised to cot x. So we can take d by dx of 2 cot raised to cot x. So this is the, whenever we have such type, you will just write this the same 2 cot of x, and that will be in 2 d by dx of, that will be, this is the inner one, that is going to be cot of x. So now this will be the same, and this the derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. And now see here, whenever how to remember this is minus, so whatever starts with c, so if it is cos, so that is minus sign. If it is cot, it is minus cosec, and if it is cosec, it is minus cot. Means whatever it is, cot x or cot theta, whatever it is. So just say wherever there are, it starts with c, these all will be the negative ones. So this is one of the easy way to remember. So now this is cot, so this is going to be minus. Yes, means many of them get confused over here. They know that is cosec, but then they don't know what is the sign. So this should be minus. So because this is with c. So cosec square x. So now this minus will be here, rest all the same. So this is the answer. So y is 3 tan of root of x. So d by dx of 3 tan of root of x. So we'll take this 3, which is a constant, we can take it outside, d by dx of this tan of root x. So this, we have rearranged this one. So now you know this 3 is as it is. Now when you take the derivative of tan of root x, this is the whole thing. 10 is, derivative of 10 is going to be secant, or we can just say sec square, that is root of x, and inside this is just root of x, d by dx of root x. So 3 we can write here, this is the same, and when we take the first, we are not going to take the derivative, we will remove the root sign, so that will be x raised to 1 by 2. This is the same. So now this is n, so this will be 1 by 2 x raised to 1 by 2 minus 1, that is going to be minus 1 by 2. So now this is going to be the same, and this can be written as, this is 1 by 2, so this 2 will go in the denominator, but this x raised to minus 1 by 2, if we take it to the denominator, it is going to be x raised to 1 by 2, and this can be also written as root of x. Hope you got this. So this is written directly, or if you want, you can do one more step for this one. So this is the answer. Now y is e raised to 5x plus 7x minus 11. So we'll take the d by dx of this whole thing. And now you know this, whenever there is e raised to something, this one will be, the derivative is going to be the same. So now we will take the inner one, means d by dx of only this is the inner layer. So 5x square plus 7x minus 11. So now what will you do? This is the same. So you will take the derivative of this part. So let us consider this one, 5 will be outside. Here n is x square, means 5 outside, 2 into x raised to 2 minus 1. So this will be 10 x raised to 1. So that will be 10x. And this one is going to be 7 outside and into 1 x raised to 1 minus 1. That is going to be 7 x raised to 0 means 1. So this will be 10x and this is going to be 7. So now we can also write this here and this over here. So this is the answer. Now this is y is log of 4 plus cos x. So d by dx of log of 4 plus cos x. So we can also write this as log of this is x. So you know log of x, that will be 1 by x. So this whole thing we can consider as x. So this will be 1 by 4 plus cos x, and this will be log of e. Whenever you had such one, we will write this derivative, this one, log of e. And then you will take the inner part, that is going to be d by dx of this part. So 4 plus cos x. So this will be as it is here, log of e, and d by dx of 4 plus cos x means this is the constant. So that will be 0. And cos x, the derivative of cos x is, as I said, this is starting with c. So it should be minus, and you know that is sin x. So minus sin x. So now what will you write? This minus sign over here. This will be cos, this one, this sin x here, and this is the denominator. So this is the answer. So by this one we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of the other parts. Thank you.